In this video, we're going to learn how to download and use Zotero, a bibliographic software. Installing Zotero. You first have to go to www.zotero.org Downloads. Once on this page, all you need to do is click on Download. This interface will be different depending on which operating system you have. On the same page, if you go down, you can go to Browse Plugins. You've got loads of them. The ones that might interest you most is all the way down here where we have word processor and writing integration. Click on Zotero word processing plugins. And over here you'll find the plugins for different systems, either Word, OpenOffice or Google Docs, and install the one you need depending on how you're working. We are now going to see how you can register on Zotero. From the main page, you can click on the top right to the login button. Here you can register for a free account. This will make it possible for you to synchronize all your references between devices, but also to either upload bibliography from other people or share your own. So click simply here. Register using your Zotero name and put in an email. Don't use your institutional email, as you'll probably be using Zotero after you finish your studies. The Preference menu. If you go up in the Zotero menu, you can go and click under Preferences, and this small menu will show up. First of all, there's how will your bibliography show up? And I usually use Title Creator Year, which makes it easy to spot different articles. This second menu is important. You won't see it this way the first time you see it because my account is logged in and it's linked to a username. Given you created it, the first time it'll ask you to log in. It's a good idea to do this. That way you won't lose any data, and you can also connect from different computers and synchronize all your bibliography between your computers. Another element that's interesting is the export menu. So from the export menu, that'll choose under what format do you want your bibliography once you drag and drop content to any form of text editor. So here I can see there's loads of different journal types. I've just chosen the JAMA format because I think it looks nice, but you can choose any one you want. Under the Site menu, you have all the different types of style managers that you might use. So just pick one that works well. If you want to use a format that you don't have listed over here, just go get additional styles and you can upload them. Here you have the word processors, so depending on your computer you can reinstall different plugins, especially if they're out of date or if something goes wrong with it. So here we are within Zotero. Your library will be empty because you've just downloaded it. I have a few references within. Let's just have a little look of how does the library work. So first of all, there's different types of libraries. I have my own library, which is specific to my computer and is not shared with other people. And I have group libraries. Group libraries are libraries that I can share with other people. And here I have all different types. If I go under one library or another, I can see references that are within them. Also, you can click on subsections that I've created to sort out my bibliographies. Here we can see the articles. I've programmed it to have the title, the creator, and the year. And for example, here if we click on here, I have the details within that publication and the elements that will show up at different places if I import it on a bibliography. So that's about it. Page, just click on groups, and from here you'll see you have two options. Either you can search for a group or create a new group. So let's first start by searching for a group. So here we can type in, I've used quotation marks. That makes it that we only use titles which have both term adjacent. So we're searching for it, and here we can find two groups, and the one we're looking for is osteopathic care and manual therapy. I can click on here, and here I have a clear description with recently added items, and I have my group library. So here we can see the number of members. So I've logged in, so you can't see, but if you're not logged in, it will ask you to log in, and if you are logged in but not a member, you can just request and click to become member, and then automatically it will synchronize this library with your Zotero software. So that's how you can affiliate yourself to an existing library. Now we're going to have a look on how do we create a new library. So here we can create a new group. So let's type a name. Here we can choose whether it's public open, public closed membership, or private membership. Let's put this one on private. So we can create the group. So now it's private, library reading, any group member, library editing, any group member, and file editing, any group member. And I can save the settings, just go under the group now. So here it is, group library, group settings, the owner, and it's created. So now we have this group, it's private, so you have to invite people to be able to come within the group. So we can go through to group settings, and here we can describe and even put an image and do different elements. And here we have member settings, and here I can send some invitations. So then I just click on there and I can put the email address from different people and invite them. And this is so a private group where I can work with other people and have our own bibliography. So that's how you create a group. So we're going to see 3 different ways to export references from PubMed and import them into Zotero. First one is quite straightforward. Any article that's on PubMed is linked to a PMID number that you have down here. Just copy the number, then move to Zotero, click on the small little wand up here, paste the PME number, click enter. There you go, it's done, as easy as that. So what's the second method? The second method relies on another number. It's called a DOI. And sometimes you might have articles that are not on PubMed and they don't have a PMID. So just grab the DOI and then go back to Zotero, click on the wand, and there we go. Easy as that. For the third method, let's first change the display option. So we're going to go under summary, which will make it easier. And so we have all of those. So imagine that we've just selected a few. You can select as many as you want on more than one page. This is just for the example. And then what we go to send to, citation manager, and then it's the selection that we've done. But we could choose like all the results on the page or all the results, like the 465 we have, we'll just select the 5. And we create a file. So it's created a file, open Zotero again, and here I go under File and Import. And this opens this small box. Where do you want to import from? It's from a file. So continue, and I select the file, open, and I want to copy it in a new folder. So it'll create this new folder that we can see here on the left, and it's imported the 4 files. It was as quick as that. So what you do is under your library, you go into duplicate item. It'll show you the references you've downloaded twice. So I'll click on that, it'll give me the time, and I'll say, oh, the second one's better. So I choose this one, and I merge the items. And there we go, no duplicates. So you've learned how to import files from PubMed. Let's see how we can insert a reference in a document. Well, let's just open a usual Word document. Reference it. So first what I do is I put the cursor at the place where I want to insert the reference. Then I go under Zotero, and this small menu will show up. You can add edit citation, add edit bibliography, add note, and so on. So let's add and edit citation. This will open a broader menu. It'll ask what type of reference. So let's choose JAMA, go OK, and it's opened a small menu. You can write names, you can write titles, it'll go and search for you. I'll show you. And here's the one I was looking for, so I just click on it, click on enter, and now I have the small number that's there. Let's go and get another one. Do the same thing again, this time it'll show up right away. And the last one. Right, so now we've got our 3 references that are in, and now we have to find somewhere we're going to put them in. So I just put a title, references, go down, and from here now, I'm going to click on add and edit a bibliography. So I just click there, and automatically, here are all my references. And if I change anything in my text, this will be automatically updated. There's a second way to easily use references if you're not creating a bibliography. So all you have to do is simply go to Zotero, and from Zotero you can just select the reference that you would like to import, and you just drag and drop it into the text, and automatically it brings it in. You can change the format on the export menus, or just change it the way you want. This works with any text format, so you can enter it on a web page, on an email, or anything you want. So there you go. You know how to easily import and export references from Zotero.